What's good, everybody? It's your boy JTL, opposite from the norm. Got another one for y'all. Since last night, I was watching a video by a brother named Nino Brown, through the Facebook videos, and he was saying some real shit about how nowadays a lot of rappers be on that bullshit, that fugazi shit, talking to young brothers and sisters, acting like they drug kingpins and drug lords, and really ain't never sold nothing, or they don't talk about the ups and the downs of the drug game. So shout out to the brother Nino Brown. Keep it G, my brother. Keeping it 100 and speaking and preaching the real. Then I was thinking about today about movies, music, and all of that stuff also. And I was just thinking to myself how it's so much peer pressure in this world, from society to reality shows to, music, movies, all of that stuff. And we just got to think about being more smarter, Like they give a class in college called critical thinking. Sometimes criticism is not really that bad. You have to think about what you have to lose so you can critique better and smarter on that and give better judgment and opinions and move accurately more better, especially if you're a person of color or somebody is in a detriment situation, a bad, poorish, poverty-stricken area, regardless of who you are, And I just want to shout out to young people nowadays, man. Y'all have so many opportunities, more than I kind of had, even though I'm just in my early 30s, especially more opportunities than the brothers and sisters in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, and further up, up the hill when we were younger. So we got to think better, Like, you got to actually ask yourself, for somebody that's on a reality show, if you can look at their background, is it really squeaky clean? Think about it. When you hear a lot of reality show stars not doing them shows no more, they tell you how fake it is. It's not scripted, but it is. Like, they'll have you hanging with people in your normal life you would not hang with. They make up stuff. Look at Mona Scott and Love and Hip Hop. They'll make friendships out of nothing, which is fake, and then say, okay, what if this happened? They'll bring in females that you ain't never met in your life. And look at what Turk said about him and his wife, and how Mona Scott came to them and was like, okay, well, we're gonna make it seem like she was dealing with being cheated on. And he was like, I couldn't do my wife like that. I couldn't do my queen like that. That's some real shit. So you gotta be careful about that. You see all these basketball wives stars talking about acting like they just balling all day, sitting home, going shopping, drinking alcohol with their girlfriends, and getting into cat fights. Does that make sense? Can y'all women really live like that? You don't have a man to live like that? So now society making women, especially women of color, think that they can hold their men with the same standards. We don't have the same opportunities and the same privilege, whether it's white privilege or rich privilege or whatever you want to call it. A lot of us don't have that, man. A lot of us don't have generational wealth. A lot of us don't have, family structure like we need. Morals. That's another thing. The morals ain't there no more. You got so many people, sad to say, that think it's okay to be morally bankrupt, which means if it's a situation where, say, you got kids and you ain't really got a job that pay that much money, but you think it's okay to be in the club all week while your kids ain't ate nothing. Where your morals and values at? Who raised you? Or say if, with women nowadays, it's so sad, man. I love y'all women. I love women. I hate bitches, but I love women. And I'm so sorry for women nowadays that actually think being more seductive, scandalous looking, skanky looking, hoish looking, wearing tight shit, short shit, ass hanging out, titties hanging out, then you think, okay, that's what men want nowadays. No, that's what a dude who just want to fuck some want nowadays. A good man ain't gonna want his woman like that. So y'all gotta be careful about that, women. Don't think, okay, I attracted this dude, I look sexually, he wanted to have sex with me, I had sex with him a couple times, now we can be in a relationship. It don't work like that. Men are not really attracted to that for their heart. So they gotta see you got a good personality. They gotta see that, you don't take no shit, but you handle it with class and as a lady. They ain't gotta worry about you dressing all scandalous. Think about this, ladies. How many of y'all ever dated a dude and say you did kind of dress a little, a little promiscuous looking, and then when you get with him, then he don't want you to dress like that no more? What does that tell you? And y'all be like, oh, man controlling. No, men don't want their queen looking like that. No offense, But y'all gotta stop thinking about this other thing that women keep trying to perpetuate. I'm sorry about Jay-Z and Beyonce shit is not real. No offense to that brother and sister. They get out there, they grind, they get it. They're a power couple for real. But the bad part about that is they trying to use sex to sell. Jay-Z's 50 years, about to be 50 fucking years old, and still talking like he on the block selling dope. Man ain't sold dope probably since he was 24, 23 or something. About to be 50. So for about 30 years, you still been talking about hustling and selling dope. I understand he does keep it real about the ups and the downs, but he still makes songs that sound like he a dope boy. No offense, you gotta stop that shit. That's why I don't like the way they did the 444 album. People should have been happy about that. That man 50 fucking years old. He about to be 50 years old. And you think that he's supposed to still keep fucking talking about fuck with me, you know I got it? That's why I had to tell my homeboy, like, man, no, man, get that man a pass. He ain't Nas, but let him speak some G shit that he been peeping game on. And they crucified the man for that. So that was fucked up. But y'all don't like the picture they had with him and Beyonce in the bed together? Oh, that looks stupid. I wouldn't have did that. That's what happens when you sitting around letting peer pressure fuck with you. And that's why we got a lot of our kids out here still want to be in the streets and shit, listen to these bullshit music. All these dudes acting like they gangsters and all that. I'm sorry about Tekashi 6ix9ine. When they show old videos of him trying to do music and stuff, like he was busting dance moves and all that, didn't really rap about stuff like that, and now he's so gangster. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. All these little cats want to be gangster stuff for what, man? Ain't nothing but a dead end. These dudes, a lot of these dudes, like if they dudes from Chicago that was already in the streets, I get it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you came up. But leave that shit alone, man. That's the problem with peer pressure. We sitting around here letting motherfuckers make us think that it's okay to be like somebody else that we not. If you ain't never lived that street life, don't tell you yourself that you should, man. Be who you are. You know what I'm saying? If you're a smart person, be a smart person, man. Get your money by being smart. If you a hard worker, get your money by being a hard worker. If you never sold dope, you ain't gotta talk about selling dope. You don't know shit about it. So all the people that be dissing on rap music that where cats just might like to party and have a good time, leave them alone, man. Let them just talk about party and have a good time. The drugs part, yeah, that's wrong. I respect that. But if it's a person that like make party music, dance music, like I like the youngsters that like to dance and just have a good time, let them do that. Cats that's rapping, it's hard to find a true MC, a lyricist that's not gonna talk about selling dope nowadays. Cats be thinking they dropping Biggie and Nas punchlines because they say, oh, the top off with the titties out. Man, come on, man. We gotta start being strong and on our own and stop letting, you know what I'm saying, society peer pressures, music peer pressures, women or men peer pressures, friends peer pressures, family. Some parents sometimes to a certain extent that don't want to grow up nowadays. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is just some thoughts that I was having, but I just wanted to speak on that, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully y'all get where I'm coming from and can start critically thinking about life and just doing better things with ourselves. That's what I try to do every day, and that's what I'm trying to build on. I still make mistakes and bad choices time to time, but overall, I try to be a good person and stay a good person because trials and tribulations come, tests come, temptation comes. So you have to work to stay a good person if you feel you are. Shit don't just happen easily like that. But if your focus is up on point, it can get easier. So this your boy JTL. I've been saying from the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, leave your comments, and I'll get back at you. Holla at me.